All right, what's good, fellas? What's good? Good evening. Got a good show for you, fellas, tonight. As you can see, the topic that we're going to be discussing is stop moving in with her. 7 reasons why men need to get or have their own place. Very important subject for today's man. All right, let's give it a few moments for the fellas to come on in, and then we'll go ahead and get started with this topic for tonight. Before we start, just like to say, if you like the content that we're given and you want to support, you can support us through our PayPal Me link, which is shared with you in the description area of the video. Once again, if you like our content and you want to support our channel, support our content, you can make a donation to our PayPal Me in the description area of the video. Alright, let's go ahead and get started, and hopefully as we go on, more people will join in, or they'll catch the content at a later time. So again, tonight's topic: stop moving in with her. 7 reasons why men need to get or have their own place. It's very important. Alright, a very important issue. Alright, so let's start with the first reason. The first reason why men need to get or have their own place is, number one, for today's man, many men are waking up today with the MGTOW, IBMOR, the save yourself issues and movements going on. So a lot of people are red pilling it and waking up. So, and this is something that I've seen, I would say, particularly in the black community. I don't know if it goes on so much in the white male community. I'm sure it happens every once in a while, but to me, from what I've seen, being a black male, I've seen it happen, or see it happen a lot of times in the black community. So especially in the black community, but in general for all men. So number one, you're giving her power, right? That right there, that first step, by you moving in with her, you're giving her the power. Number one, right off the bat, because it's her place. Point blank, it's her place. So by you moving in with her, you're giving her the power because it's her place. And as I said, particularly when I see a lot of black men do this, maybe a black man who, for whatever reason, either your finances ain't right, so you could obviously don't have your own place. So, you go ahead and move in with her, thinking that that's going to, put you in a good spot. But nah, not a good idea. Or perhaps you did have your own place, and for whatever reason, you decided to submit and give up your place and move in with her. No, not a good move, bro. Because like I said, it's giving her the power. It's her place. It's her place. Something goes wrong, and whether she's breaking up with you because, you did something wrong, or she did something wrong, or she just decides that she doesn't like you anymore or love you anymore or whatever. She's singing Beyonce's, to the left, and you got to pack your shit and you got to get out. Right? Now you left out, starting at square one again, or 0 again. So no, you definitely don't want that. All right? So that's the first reason, it's giving her power. All right? Because it's her place, first of all. So like I said, something goes wrong, she gets angry with you, she's telling you to get your ass out. Right? Now you feeling chumped. Now you getting chumped and punked because she's telling you to get your ass out because y'all had an argument, or she just decides that you're not the one or whatever. And, now you asked out on the street because you made that you made that mistake. The second thing is, in a lot of times when I see stuff like this happen, especially if it's a man who did so because he didn't have a place to begin with. You know what I'm saying? His finances weren't right or whatever, so you ran game on her, and she likes you, and she's telling you, oh, move in, you know, at first it may be great because obviously you guys are you're new to each other, it's exciting, but after a while, because you moved in, didn't have your shit together in the first place, it becomes, the second reason is it becomes like a mother-child relationship, especially if you're a dude who's moving in and you don't have your shit together, meaning you were down on your luck, your finances were bad, so you move in with her, you got you start a relationship with this woman, and yeah, she's loving it because you're giving her the good D. But after a while, that wears off. After a while, she sees your ass sitting there every day, and you're struggling to get your finances right. You're not contributing enough to the bills or whatever. Can't find a job or some shit, and no, it becomes like this mother-child relationship where she's taking care of your ass, and then finally she gets fed up, and again, she's singing Beyonce to the left, and your ass is out of there. So it becomes like this mother-child relationship where she's the one going to work and she's taking care of your ass, right? So you definitely don't want to put yourself in that position if you're going to be a man's man, right? If you're standing on your square, you definitely can't allow yourself to be put in that situation. And a lot of dudes, again, especially in the black community, I see it. A lot of dudes, they think that they're pimping her, right? They see themselves as some kind of pimp or something because they're moving in with this woman. They didn't have their shit together. And so they feel like, oh, yo, she let me move in with her. And she's you're chilling at home, and she's going out to work, she's paying everything, she's buying the food, she's paying the bills, the rent, and all that. So some of these dudes think that they see themselves as some kind of pimp, but nah, bro, you're not pimping a damn thing. You see what I'm saying? You're not pimping a damn thing, because eventually what happens is she starts to she's looking down on you. She starts to resent you because she's like, yo, this dude ain't doing shit. So once the giving of the good D wears off, and she starts to see that, hold up, this dude, you ain't about shit. You're not really pimping anything, bro. You're not pimping anything. See what I'm saying? You're not pimping anything. Then she starts talking down to you. She starts talking condescending to you because you're not taking your position as the man. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, you think you're pimping, but you're not. Because you're not really running shit. You see, you're not running shit like a pimp is running, he's running things. No, you're not running anything. You're living off of her, and you're not really the leader of the house. And she doesn't see you as that either. She starts to see you like a child, so she'll start talking to you sideways and start talking to you any kind of way. Coming home every day, seeing you up in the house doing nothing, and she'll start talking to you like a child. So again, obviously, you're losing your man points. You're losing your man points. The third reason is basically tied to the first two, is that when you do so, when you move in with her, especially in that situation, or really in any situation, you know what I mean? But again, you're not standing as the man you're supposed to be. Whether you had your place and you gave it up for her, or you were down on your finances and moved in her, you're not standing as the man you're supposed to be. If you have your own place already, then no, you make her move in with you. You make her move in with you. That way you can stand as the man you're supposed to be. You have the power. It's your place. You're handling your business. You're taking care of the shit that needs to be taken care of. And if something goes wrong, you tell her, no, you got to go. You got to get out. You get your ass out. And then you still maintain your power. You maintain your place. And of course, the nature of women as it is that if you have her moving into your place, you will be seen as the leader, as the man. Especially if you got all your other characteristics of of a man that you're supposed to have in place. You know what I mean? She's moving in with you, but you already were able to take care of the rent on your own. You're already taking care of the bills of your own on your own. You see? So when you have it that way, then you are being the man that you're supposed to be. But when you move in with her, whether you gave up your place or you didn't have a place, you're not standing as the man you're supposed to be. That already that's already a sign of your in your submission. The fact that you gave up your place to move in with her. Did you talk to her about it? Did you say, hey, you know, or did she just throw it out there and say, okay, I'll give up my place? No, hell no, no. Keep your place. Keep your place, because that's your power right there. That's one aspect of your power, by having your own place. It says something, you know, that you can stand. It shows that you're a man. You stand on your own. You have your own place. You don't need to move in with her. So that's very important, because it shows that you have your own. All right. Fourth reason is, as I said, you're not pimping her. Some men think that, as I said, they think that by a woman allowing them to move in with her, when, especially if he was down on his finance. This one really applies more so to guys who move in because they're down on their finances, right? That they feel like they're pimping her. And as I said, no, you're not running like a pimp. You're really a bum-ass dude. You're not pimping at all. You're really just a bum-ass dude, because it's not like you moved in with power. You know what I'm saying? And you got her, you know, giving you money and shit like that. And even if she is giving you money like that, again, this is like the mother-child relationship. You see? Because you're not really running shit like a pimp is. You moved in because your finances were down. So you relying on her to take care of you. So you're not really pimping. She's taking care of you like a child. So you're really on some bum-ass dude shit rather than some pimping shit. You see? So that's being the fourth reason that you're not pimping her by moving in, by her letting you, by her, again, hear the words, her letting you move in with her. Because you know how women are, they're emotional like that. Yeah, the idea was great at first because she's feeling you, she's all in her emotions, and you know, you may have hit it off real good. But again, eventually that wears off. Eventually that will wear off, and she'll start to see that you don't have that alpha male characteristic of standing on your own. And so eventually she gets tired of you. She starts to resent you. She doesn't see that alpha male characteristic. And she'll start to resent you, and eventually she's telling you, you got to get up out of there. And again, that's, you know, I mean, just imagine, just that idea of her telling you, you get out, pack your shit and get out. Now you walking out with your tail between your legs, feeling weak and rejected, feeling low as a man because you put yourself in that position in the first place. All right? The fifth reason that you need to not move in with her, stop moving with her, and get your own place, or have your own place, is eventually, just as I mentioned, eventually she will resent you and get tired of you. Eventually she will resent you and get tired of you. And when that happens, you're finished. You know, I one time, now this is a whole nother show that I want to do as well. But there was one time where I was out somewhere, and it not necessarily with that, but again, like I said, it ties in with the house, where this dude, he was out with his, you know, they were somewhere with his girlfriend. He was out with his girlfriend somewhere, but they were in her car. Right? They were in her car. They got into some argument. It sounded like, you know, she may have caught him messing around or thought he was messing around or something like that. So, you know, that was it right there. She told him, you know, you got to get up out the car and walk. So now he starts begging, oh, you know, I can't get a ride. Nope, nope, I'm not giving you no ride. And I felt bad for the brother. He you know, because he's getting chumped now. He had himself in a situation where you can't stand on your own as a man. Right? Now he's begging and pleading for a ride, and she's like, nope, and she left his ass. So the same thing happens when you move in with them. Whether you're in the right or in the wrong, whether you did something wrong, whether you got caught cheating, or whether, like I said, whether she just got fed up with you, because you know how they are. Eventually they do get fed up with you, right? And she's telling you, you got to get out. Ah, babe, I need a place to stay. It's rain. Nope. Get out. Get your shit. Get out. Talking down to you, bro, and you getting played. You getting punked. You're being emasculated. So that's definitely not the move there. Sixth reason is that when you move in with her, she has the power to throw you out when she's done with you. Right? She has the power to throw you out, legally and otherwise, because again, it's her place. So even legally, you have no recourse. Right? I mean, unless you moved in and you signed the lease with her, but usually that's not the case, right? Usually you just move in. You don't sign any paper. You just move in. You're living with her. But when she's gets tired of you, when she's done with you, you're out. And again, as you notice throughout all the first 5 reasons that I gave, they're all putting you at a disadvantage. All of it, basically, the common denominator is it puts you at a disadvantage. It's putting you in a predicament where you're gonna be made to feel less than a man. Your male ego is gonna be hurt. It's gonna be hurt. No doubt about it. Your male ego is going to be hurt. Because deep down inside, you know that you're supposed to be standing on your own as a man, self-sufficient, handling your business. You know you should have your own place, your own car. You know that. Right? Something inside you just, it's just in us genetically that we know we're supposed to be handling our business and taking care of these things. But when you move in with her, you're putting yourself in that situation, in that predicament, where sooner or later, you're bound to get emasculated. And that's not a good feeling, fellas, and you know it. If you ever had that feeling, you know that's not a good feeling. This is why it's very important that, brothers, you got to get your own place. Right? You got to get your own place. You got to get your own bachelor pad. It's such a powerful thing because it shows that you're standing as a man. You're standing on your own. You're standing on your square. Not only does that reflect to others, but for you yourself, which is most important. For you yourself, within yourself, you feel good. You feel confident that, I got my own. I'm standing on my own. I have my own place. I'm not relying on anyone to take care of me, especially the women taking care of you. So most importantly, it's to your benefit to have your own place. You can set it up how you want, decorate it how you want, and it's yours, bro. It's yours. Well, how powerful is that? You having your lady come over to your place. If it's to a point where you guys are going to move in with each other, she's moving into your place. You already have it set up. And again, it's yours. You have the power. It's your place. You run it the way you want to run it. You're the leader of your household. And all those other things that we talked about, no, they're not there, because if something goes wrong, you're not being kicked out of your own place. You're not on the street. You're not starting back at square one. You don't have to go out and look and beg family members for a place to stay, or friends for a place to stay, or stay at a shelter, or stay at or whatever, right? No, you have your own place. It's yours. So you have the power. And that, my brothers, is what's most important. And so that brings us to reason number 7. Reason number 7 on why men need to stop moving in with her and get or have your own place. And again, this ties into all the others, because as I said, because when you're thrown out, you're back at 0. If you happen to get thrown out, if she decides that she's tired of you, she doesn't like you anymore, she's not feeling you anymore, for whatever reason, whether you did anything or you didn't do anything, it just came to a point where she's just not feeling you. You know how they are with their emotions. And she happens to throw you out and you didn't prepare yourself. Or you figured, hey, she's the one and this is great. And you didn't prepare yourself a cushion. Now you're back at zero. Now you're back right where you started when you moved in with her. Right? And God forbid if you did have your own place and you decided to submit your place and move in with her, and then things go wrong, now she throws you out. Now you don't even have a place to go back to. Now you don't even have a place to go back to because you gave up your place. And I've seen it plenty of times where guys move in and there could be arguments, disagreements. And sometimes they'll throw that in your face. Sometimes they'll throw that in your face. Even if you didn't do anything, you could just be having an argument about something. And she gets so fed up. Oh, if you don't like it, get out. Yeah. She'll throw that in your face. You don't like it? Get out. Get the hell out. Then. Once again, punking you, emasculating you, chumping you. So it doesn't have to be that you did something wrong, like you cheated or you were unfaithful. It could just be you guys have a disagreement about something, or argument. And she gets so fed up with you, she's like, well, fuck, you don't like what I'm talking? You don't like this? Well, get the hell up out of here. It's my place. And you're like, oh, snap. It's like that, shorty? Oh, snap, it's like that? You see? But she can't run that shit on you if it's your place, brothers. If it's your place, she'll think twice before uttering some words like that, because she can't utter those words because it's your place. You hold the power. And isn't that what this is all about? Right? Isn't that what the red pill is about? Men being men. Men taking back the reins of power. So at least when you have your own place, at least in that environment, it's yours, right? We already know how our society here in the West is trying to take away, or has already taken away, the man's power in many instances. But at least, brothers, you can still hold some power if you have your own domicile, your own place, right? There you can still maintain and be the man that you're supposed to be and that you were meant to be. So as I said, the seventh reason is if she throws you out, or when she throws you out, you're back at zero. You're back at zero now. And yeah, it's going to hurt you. It's going to hurt your heart. It's going to hurt you as a man. Because, you're that natural instinct as a man, you're going to feel less than. You're going to feel it. So these are the reasons why. The 7 reasons why you need to stop moving in with her and get your own place, or have your own place already. And if you have your own place already, no submission. There's no, well, okay, I'm moving with you. Nope. No. You tell her you're moving with me. She doesn't want to do it, fine. She keeps hers, you keep yours. No, she's not willing to negotiate, not willing to compromise, fine. You keep your place, I keep my place then. Either that or it's my place. It's my place. You know what I mean? The only exception, and again, I still wouldn't recommend it, but perhaps an exception to this could be if you move in on equal terms. Meaning you're moving in and your name is being put on the lease or the mortgage or whatever, if you're married or something like that. Maybe that's the only exception, but I still wouldn't recommend that. Still wouldn't recommend that. But that might be an exception if your name is being put on the lease. or the mortgage or something like that, or you guys get a place together. But again, still wouldn't recommend it. It's better to just have your own place from the start. Have your own place from the start, fellas. And if it's like that, if it's going to be serious like that, or you get married or whatever, she moves into your place. It shows the fact that you even, put that on to, look, you moving with me. You put it there. Don't tell her, let her suggest that you move. No, you say, you moving with me. We're going to my place. Because you're demonstrating your leadership skills right there. You're demonstrating your man skills right there. You see, you're showing right off the bat, hey, that I'm a man, I'm the leader here. So this is very important, fellas. No compromise on that. So for the guys out there who do not have your stuff together, get it together. You young guys out there that are coming up, get your shit together, man. Work on getting your own place. And in the future, we're going to do a show about the importance of having your own transportation, your own car. All these things need to be in place for you. You want to stand as a man on your own, self-reliance, being independent. And it's important in this society for sure to have your own place, your own car, your own money. And then you can stand as a man is supposed to stand, being self-sufficient. You'll feel better because hey, everything's in place. Got my own place. Got my own car, my own money. I'm taking care of what I need to take care of. And that will reflect in the way you carry yourself. Right? That will reflect in the way you carry yourself. You'll feel better within yourself, about yourself, and that will reflect to others. And people pick up on that. Right? People pick up on it. Men and women, everybody, they pick up on that energy that you'll be giving off when you are self-sufficient. So let's run down them one more time before we close out. 7 reasons why men need to stop moving in with women and either get or have your own place. 1, as I said, it's giving her power. It's her place point blank to begin with, so she has that power. So that's the first reason why not to move in. Number 2, it becomes like a mother-child relationship, especially for those guys who move in with a woman because your finances were down. And so you hooked up, you met a girl, y'all, you hit it off really good. She likes you a lot. She tells you to move in, but it becomes like a mother-child relationship because it's her place. So she's telling you what to do, what not to do. Right? You don't want to be in that predicament. You don't want to be in that situation. You don't want to be in a mother-child. You want to be in a man-woman relationship, not a mother-child relationship. Reason number 3, you're not standing as the man you're supposed to be. Okay? You're not standing you're supposed to have your own place, your own car, your own money. You're supposed to be the provider, not her providing for you. Number 4, you're not pimping her. Moving in with a woman, especially if you're in a situation where your finances are down and you moved in that predicament, you're not pimping her, man. You're not being a pimp. You're being a bum-ass dude. She's going to treat you like a child. Number 5, eventually she will resent you and get tired of you. Okay? Especially if you move in that situation where your finances are down. She's like, oh, don't worry about it, baby. Come on. Yep. No, don't fall for that. So eventually she will resent you, get tired of you. Number 6, she has the power to throw you out when she's done with you. She gets done with you for whatever reason, whether you did anything wrong or not. If she just gets tired of you, she's just not feeling you anymore, she has the power to throw you out when she's done with you. And number 7, when you get thrown out, you're back at 0. You're back at 0. So these are the 7 reasons that men need to stop moving in with women. Get your own place. Get your own place or have your own place from the start. Okay? If you don't have it, for the young guys coming up, if you don't have your own place yet, get it. Get your own, and I mean get your own place. So I know nowadays too, a lot of people are doing the roommate thing. That might be good when you're young, young man, early 20s or something like that. But still, eventually, you want your own place as a man, your own place. You don't want to be sharing it with roommates, man. Come on, you want your own privacy, right? Have your own place. That way, you can do what you want. Right? You have company over. You ain't got to be, going in the room and because you got roommates. No, it's your place. It's quiet for you and whatever business you're trying to handle there. Okay. For the guys who are in the older age group, you should already. But you know what? I've met ladies who've said that they've met guys in older age group and they still don't got their shit together, man. That's sad. Men in their 40s and 50s still don't have their shit together, bro. Talking about, living with roommates or, at the shelter and still trying to date. I mean, to me, shit, when I don't have my shit together, I didn't feel like dating anybody. Cause I just feel like, I got to get my shit together, man. You can't be out here. That's just me, I don't know. But obviously there are guys out there who they haven't been taught right. And so, they don't have their shit together. They're living in a shelter. Or they're sharing a room with a roommate. Or they're still living with their parents or their mom or whatever. And you out here still trying to date. You know what I'm saying? And meanwhile, you're living in that condition. And yeah, they talk about you, bro. They talk about you. They talk about how you took them to your parents' house, and here you are, 45, 40, 50, 55, whatever year-old man, taking them to your mom's house because you don't have your own place, man. But yet they got theirs. You see, they got their own place, but you don't have your place. You're already looking sad already. And I understand, many of us talk about it, it's not so much about, like you're trying to impress them. But again, for your own self. Right? Salute to the Black Ram. Thanks for stopping by, bro. I greatly appreciate that, man. And, I like to say, man, that, as others have said, your videos have definitely helped the brother out, man. Your videos have definitely helped, man. I remember, I'm just going off on a tangent now that, when I first came across one of your videos, man, I was in a low place, man. Just got out of a relationship in a low place, man. And your videos really helped. You know what I'm saying? So like you said, it's therapy. It's therapy, man. It's therapeutic. It definitely is. Definitely help the brother out for sure. So I wanted to salute you on that, no doubt. So as I was saying, yeah, that on that last reason, that they will talk about you. You know what I'm saying? And and like I said, and even when I hear the stories, it is kind of sad that men in that, and that's the age group that I'm in, that 45 to 55 group. I'm in my 40s. But when I, hear women talk about men like that, they're meeting all these guys with no places, that they don't have their own car. You know what I'm saying? They don't have their own car. It's like, damn, bro. It's like, especially, especially us who are in this the red pill movement where we're trying to be men, where we're trying to be the men that we know we're supposed to be, and to hear about these brothers who don't have their shit together, it's sad, man. You know what I mean? It's sad. You gotta get your stuff together. Definitely, bro. Yes, I would love that, man. I listen to, I've seen I've been on, in the audience in some of your live shows. Definitely would love to be on there one day. Definitely. All the brothers, all the IBMOR brothers, the information is great. It's a great movement, and we need that. We definitely need it. Another thing I want to do a show too is that like a lot of these the young cats, man, they need some guidance, man. They need it bad. I know you talked about that on some of your shows, and some of the other brothers have talked about it. But a lot of these young cats, man, they really need some IBMOR advice as well. Especially like a lot of these cats in the industry, these young dudes messing with Black China and the young, you know what I mean? It's like, dude, who's talking to you? They need somebody in their ear for sure. They definitely need somebody in their ear to school them to like that ain't the move, man. Messing with these industry thoughts who've been passed around. It's like, man, you know, I'm observing these guys, and it's like, wow, sad. So, but nobody's in their ear, you know. We know, as with many of the shows, other shows have talked about how a lot of them are being raised, you know, by single mothers, so they don't have any men in there to guide them right. You know, that young kid who was messing with Black China, Rob Kardashian, another one. Like, everybody saw that from a mile away, right? Everybody saw what happened with Rob. We all knew that was going to happen. Unfortunately, his father died early, but so he had no other male figure to get in his ear. But man, these guys are really being taken for a ride, and it's like, wow, somebody really needs to get in their ear and give them some good male guidance. So, but definitely, bro, definitely would definitely like to be on a future show. You know, no doubt about it. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up there, guys. That's the 7 reasons why men need to stop moving in with her and get or have your own place. All right. So I appreciate you all stopping through. We're definitely gonna try to keep this going. You know, I like listening to the other brothers as well. Black Ram is here for sure. Everybody, if you haven't check out his channel. A lot of other brothers out there who are in the movement, giving out some good advice. So avail yourselves of that. And like I said, you know, I want to try to join in and offer my life lessons that I've learned, and hopefully we can reach some of these younger brothers and give them some advice and some guidance, and you know, we can build all ourselves up as men and get back into position that we're supposed to be in. So, but definitely great. Appreciate you stopping by. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up there, guys, and you guys have a good night, and I'll see you guys in the future. All right, take care.